Hey everybody, this is Julie, and we've got a busy week ahead of us. This is the beginning of week 4, so we're almost halfway through. And you can see how you're going to be submitting a memo this week, which is a very short writing assignment, plus your 2 discussions. So those are the deliverables, and then I believe maybe also a quiz. Yep, the APA quiz is at the end of the week as well. So a lot of little bits and pieces that we're going to go over. So formatting is certainly a thing. And in the memo, of course, you're not going to format the memo in APA style. The memo has a particular business style. And of course, the APA is about the final report, and especially with the documentation related to the final research assignment. So we've got a nice specific overview, which gives you a little bit of contextualization for the week. And you'll see, now this looks overwhelming, but the readings, these 4 readings here, altogether about 10 pages. So not a lot of content as far as that's concerned. Then you've got some videos, format specific, APA citation examples, such as the reference document. You don't have to memorize it. You refer to it. We're like, oh, so I want to document a video from a conference, or that would be considered an academic text. How do I do that versus a conference paper versus an academic journal entry or government document, right? And then hanging indent, you've seen some of these before, some of them do repeat. That's just a little, again, final link on formatting. So 10 pages of reading so far with another page of overview. So the second batch of content has to do with different samples. One is a memo sample right here, and then a video with, I believe, Professor Kavanaugh's overview. And then a sample for writing assignment 4, and we want to show you how writing assignment 3 and 4 work together. All of these assignments are interrelated content. Okay, so what we have is a sample report for assignment 3, and then here's an additional sample memo. Sorry, my speaking is getting the best of me today. Then we have 2 discussions for the week. The first discussion is just the review of that sample memo from a previous student, and then preparing the research report. So these discussions are not meant to overwhelm you at all. They're meant to really give you a place to, sometimes this is called publishing, a secondary way of thinking about putting things out in the world so that you understand the concepts a little bit more deeply, right? These discussions shouldn't be pages and pages long, even though sometimes when I do pinned post examples, mine can be a little bit longer than yours, but I want you to get a thorough understanding from my position about some of these. So again, this week I'll do responses over the weekend to one of the discussions, and I'll do a pinned post to the other one, and then your job will be to compare your responses. So as you quote-unquote publish your ideas in the discussion, and then you read your classmates' understandings of the assignment, then the goal is, by hearing you speak it, or by reading you write it, and by seeing others' written text, you come to understand the assignment a little bit more intimately. Okay, so assignment, this is writing assignment number 3, memo to a decision maker, and then the quiz. And I think what I need to do here is, if you look on yours, let's see, we'll call this one writing assignment number 3, just to make it all consistent. You've got the assignment directions in here, and you've also, if we go back, have that APA quiz. Note that the APA quiz, it says you can take it multiple times. This is just a reinforcement. You've probably taken this quiz in other classes, so it's nothing that I think you have to overly worry about. Take the time to watch Professor Kavanaugh's video tutorials on some of the assignments. That also helps with contextualization. Hearing a professor's position on the document will allow you a better understanding of the expectations for the document. So, 10 pages of reading before looking at the sample. So maybe 20 pages of reading till this week, because you're looking at a report sample as well. 2 discussions, a quiz, and a memo, plus a lot of little tutorial videos that are just there to help you just in case. Reach out if you have any questions. Look forward to seeing your work.